Welcome to All News MMA. This is my first video here. I bring you the most relevant MMA news from the last 24 to 48 hours. I am a passionate UFC fan and I aim to share updates you might not have heard anywhere else. If you love UFC like I do, this is a channel for you. Alright, coming with the first story, we have Khamzat versus Dricus. But, we all know what happened in that, It was a dominant win, Buddy was all over him. Alright, we don't know if Dricus liked it or not, to be honest, because
you won't finish me. You won't even get close.
But he did say something. He said, I couldn't get him off me. I even stuck my finger up his ass, and he looked me in the eyes and said, oh yeah, I like that, brother. I'm not sure what the UFC is turning into, guys, but...
Let's wrestle.
Alright, in all seriousness, that's a fake story.
It was the biggest bullshit story ever written. It's fucking
I want to do one of those every video, especially at the beginning of the video, just to kick it off with a little meme. Obviously that wasn't said. All the stories after this are real, completely real. Not lying, guys. October 21st, 2023, Khamzat and Paulo Costa were supposed to fight. I'm sure a lot of you guys remember. You might have forgot though. It's been a while. And recently, Paulo Costa has been talking about Khamzat a lot. He even went on Ariel Helwani's podcast, and it seemed like he was mostly talking about Khamzat in that. But he did show how he would beat Khamzat. So if you guys want to see it, I'm gonna show you. Okay, this is what he did.
How likely is it, do you think, that you get next?
I will show you.
Okay.
I will. Chimaev, he gonna shoot me in the very first seconds on the fight. I know that, okay? I gonna block.
I'm gonna move my legs. Yes, look at this. This is incredible. Yes. On his head. His ugly head. I'm gonna do that and move back, and the fight gonna keep him on the feet. Then he's gonna shoot again, and he's gonna get exhausted in the very first. We're gonna move for the second. He's gonna try again. But then he's gonna be slowly. A little bit slowly. Tired. Yes. Not so fast. Yes. Like in the very first.
Alright, that goes on for a lot longer than I thought. But who knows if Paulo Costa will actually do that in the fight. It would be cool to see someone actually stuff Khamzat's takedowns. Especially because Khamzat isn't like Khabib. There really isn't a lot of ground and pound. There's more or less, let's put you in a crucifix and just punch you very softly to the head. I wouldn't want to get punched like that. But I will say the ref isn't going to stop the fight for that, especially in a title fight. I don't know who can beat Khamzat, guys. I'll be honest. This guy, it would have to be somebody that's really fast, in my opinion, that can stuff takedowns and get away from them. Because I feel like no one's takedown defense and getting back up is going to be that crazy good against someone like Khamzat, but somebody that can manage the distance really well and just not get grabbed by Khamzat has the best chance, in my opinion. I would love to see Usman get a rematch at 185 with Khamzat. I feel like he did really good in that fight, considering it was a short notice fight, and just watching that fight compared to Dricus last night, or I guess it wasn't last night, it was a few nights ago, but it just really showed that even though Kamaru didn't do amazing, he still got beat. In my opinion, he got beat very bad considering how good Usman used to be. But it just shows you he did a lot better than Dricus, and that's what we're at right now. It's who can do better, who can look better against Khamzat. It's not who can beat Khamzat, it's who looked better. So with Khamzat's recent win, this actually bumped him up to 4th in the pound for pound list. It made him go up 10 rankings in that list. Dricus went 7 rankings down. So Khamzat's up there with the greats right now. Ilia Topuria, Islam Makhachev, Merab Dvalishvili. He's 4th. He's right behind all of them, and they're considered the best UFC fighters right now. I don't think any win right now will actually get him ahead of any of those guys. I think he needs at least 2 more wins, and Ilia, Islam, and Merab have to lose a fight. But yeah, it's really cool to see. So Paddy the Batty actually defended Khamzat, and he said, for the casuals, this isn't going to be a fun fight to watch, but for the people who actually do MMA, they'll appreciate this. I honestly really enjoyed the fight. I was just really intrigued to see if Dricus could do anything, if you're a fan of MMA, how does that not intrigue you? Watching Dricus, and there's a narrative with Khamzat that he couldn't go all 5 rounds because he'll get tired. So I was just sitting there the whole time, and I had $20 on Dricus. I was pretty stupid for that, but I was just really seeing, even in the 5th round, I was like, maybe Dricus could get him, and he didn't look so bad in the 5th round. I don't really agree with the fight being boring. If there were 2 no-name fighters, then it would be boring, but there's just so much on the line. Also, Paddy had this to say about Arman.
And doing his best to get as much screen time as he can while his mate wins the belt. Closest that tool will come to touching it. good night to fight. UFC 319, lad. Absolute dominant performance from Khamzat Chimaev. What a lot of people saw him doing. Going straight into the top 10 pound for pound list there, like, isn't he? Lerone Murphy, one of our own, could be getting a title shot next. Hopefully he does. Prates as well with another spectacular finish like he does. 2 spinning elbows in a row. What a night to fight.
Honestly, I think Paddy and Armin is a great fight, but I think Armin's going to beat Paddy. Like, there's a chance Paddy can win, and he has been looking really good in his recent fights, but I'm not sure about this one, guys. Let me know what you think about that fight. In other news, Dana White just announced some fights that I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to be excited about. We have Reiner de Ridder facing Anthony Hernandez on October 18th, 2025 in Vancouver. De Ridder's ranked 5 and Anthony Hernandez is ranked 6. So whoever wins this fight gets the next title shot. And de Ridder ran through Bo Nickel, and he also had a split decision win against Robert Whittaker. And Hernandez is on a 8-fight win streak, guys. So these guys are really, really good. Like, I'm excited for this fight. Also, we have the full card for Johnny Walker versus Zhang Mingwang. So obviously the main card's Johnny Walker versus Zhang. This one I really like a lot. Aljamain Sterling versus Brian Ortega in featherweight. I think Aljamain Sterling may have the upper hand there. Brian Ortega hasn't looked the best. So we'll see. We'll see how that fight goes. And then for heavyweight, we have Sergey Pavlovich versus Waldo Cortez. Heavyweight fights are always fun to watch. Also, Michael Pereira, the guy that does backflips, is actually fighting Kyle Dawkins at middleweight. I'm excited for that fight. That guy's always fun to watch. But yeah, guys, that's where I'm going to end off the video. Let me know y'all's predictions for that UFC card. Actually, it happens this Saturday. I'm actually looking forward to it, especially because it's a fight night. But yeah, these videos do take a long time to make. So if you did enjoy it, I would appreciate a sub. I'm very passionate about the UFC and doing a channel like this, so I want to continue it. Yeah, I'm going to try to upload at least 5 times a week. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.